Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Professor, and good morning to the companies who are watching us today. Today's session will be talking about the information computer technology trends which you can adopt and use to your companies, whether it's small, medium, a startup, or a large company. All right, let's proceed. In the future world, ICT will play a highly important role in the convergence of fast computing together with high-speed communications and all other smart computational sciences. And application and ICT also will influence the future world's various areas, including science, engineering, industry, business, law, and politics. Before anything else, let's talk about the history or timeline of ICT. The first computer started and created in 1950, and it was followed by the first network computer, the Microsoft and Apple. The first simulators came in the hard and disk drives wherein we can use we can call it now that as USB drives wherein we can store data, images, and anything else. 1990, the World Wide Web was created, and in 2000, the mobile internet access was created as well. Now, let's talk about the current position and role of ICT in this era. The ICT sector has been the leading edge of innovation in the recent era, and it will be even more important in the years ahead. When we say information computer technology, it is develop new technologies, products, and services at an unprecedented pace. The imperative of digitalization across all sectors has pushed the ICT industry to develop new technologies while attracting new investments, talents, and players to the market. ICT is also driving force on itself, with the power of influence for the future of employment, close the digital divide, and spur economic progress. These forces drive innovation and new approaches to value chain and business models in the industry. Modern technology has paved the way of multifunctional devices like smartwatch or smartphone. Computers are increasing faster, more portable, and higher powered than ever before. With all these revolutions, technology has also made our lives easier, faster, better, and more fun. Now, what are the role of ICT in this era? Efficacy, empowered youth, and constant innovation. ICTs become essential in the necessity to exchange information, ideas, and product or relevant stakeholders with relative speed, convenience, and confidentiality. ICTs also allow businesses to create and store more information in and expensively, which is relative to increase productivity. It's cheaper. To this effect, social media is much as relevant to the youth, staying in touch with friends and families as it profitable to its developers to the businesses that realize more accessibility to targeted market. Innovation. There will be undoubtedly constant innovation in ICTs in the future. For example, we no longer have to be at the television or radio set to see hear specific programs, but today we have podcasts and feeds, which allow us to view our programs, interests via internet streaming or download. Now, let me present to you the ICT trends for your company. We'll present some of the forces shaping the future of the ICT industry, along with the key trends, game-changing technologies, and practical industry applications, highlighting how organizations are finding and leveraging innovative opportunities. Let's start with small companies. The first ICT trend that I would recommend is the multi-experience for the car rental industry. The multi-experience virtual reality (VR), augmented reality, or mixed reality are transforming our way of perceiving the digital world and interacting with it. This is this change bring us closer to a future with applications that will offer the user multi-experiences. Next is the virtual world created by computers aid in replicating physical presence is either real world or virtual one, leveling up your transportation experience. Passenger can experience a cheaper and unique way of experience. Multi-experience design looks to cater the unique experience of each device, stream, or channel, rather than just bluntly adapting or porting over it. It seems to provide a smooth experience on an every channel or device. It focuses on creating solutions that seamless adapt for smartphone, laptop, wearables, or even audio control devices. Just imagine yourself, sir. You're in an Uber car. You can play or watch movies while on your car while making your ride to make your destination more exciting. Isn't that fun? But there also come risks with what there are also risks when we talk about multi experiences. One of is its higher costs. Developing a common user interface for multiple devices is often more expensive than developing one device at a time. Complexity. The multi-experience approach involves additional complexity which increases the number of issues that can arise due to compatibility or performance problems. Now, how will I convince you to shift to multi-experiences with your car rental industry? Well, the multi-experience industry is a valuable weapon to achieve a competitive advantages over your competitors in the current environment or the fast-changing technology and customer requirements. If you want to go ahead with your competitors, shift with the multi-experiences. All right, let's move on the medium companies. The second one I wanted to present is the virtual tourism for the tourism industry. All right. So, we'll be watching a video regarding a virtual tourism and it will discuss everything you want to know about virtual tourism.
The idea of travel and exploration, but would rather do it from the comfort of your own home, these virtual reality apps might be your perfect weekend getaway. Whether it's climbing Mount Everest or diving deep beneath the ocean, this futuristic way to travel will take you where few have gone before. Google's Earth VR is exactly what it sounds like. Google Earth, but in a virtual reality headset. It takes all of the data from Earth, which is 3D models of a large portion of Earth's surface, and puts it in an interactive experience that lets you choose any location you'd like to explore. It's now available on the Vive and Oculus, plus comes with the added bonus of a bird's eye view. Unless you're currently under the age of 10, you're likely not going to ever set foot on Mars. In partnership with NASA, Fusion Media Group has designed this app that lets you breathe in panoramic views of the Martian surface. You can wander around the landscape, gaze at Martian skies, drive a rover, and even plant a flag. An approximation of what it when and if humans set foot on the red planet. The images are accurately mapped and modeled using NASA's satellite data of the planet. If you're the kind of person who likes to visit museums and galleries on a trip, Boulevard brings a whole collection of museums and art galleries to you. The company partnered with leading museums and cultural sites in an effort to create a VR experience that is also educational. Best of all, it's currently free, and the company encourages people to use it as a teaching tool in classrooms. If you've always wondered what getting to the top of Mount Everest feels like, this app will get you there with its high-fidelity first-person experience. You begin by preparing for your expedition at the base camp, traverse through the Khumbu icefall, and finally reach the summit where you can activate something called a God mode that offers a unique vantage point of the Himalayas. Everest VR is an award-winning experience that's emotionally moving and fun. Aren't scuba certified but always wanted to see what lies at the bottom of the ocean? Check out The Blue, created by Fever Studios. It transports you into a gorgeous underwater experience where you'll come face to face with the largest creature on the planet, the blue whale. These aren't the only apps that let you feed the travel bug. As VR technology advances, app developers are working around the clock to make better and more immersive VR experiences every day. So put on that headset and go explore.
All right. Isn't it that exciting for your company? Now, who wants here to go to Malaysia, Paris, or England at your expense of not leaving your house? Right? Who wouldn't love that? I will go. Now, let's talk about what are the risks for virtual tourism. Because not all of this IC trends has a competitive advantage over each other. One of the obvious disadvantage of virtual tourism is that it involves limited social interaction, and you will miss the unique experiences. Much of the experience of traveling is people you meet. You will miss the energy and the many of the qualities that made the experience. Now, why you should adapt? Why would you should adapt virtual tourism for your company? Virtual tourism offers the ability to take virtual tour of attractions from your home. The combination of videos and still images with multimedia such as narration, music, and sound effects offers an immersive experience for the user. For travelers, per se, VR tours make it easier to choose the right hotel, attractions, and even the right travel destination. With the ability to provide things you might do on a trip where you might stay, it's easier to make the right decision. Let me convince you one more time. Virtual tourism is essential. A hybrid concept it combines with the notions of virtual reality and tourism. In essence, virtual tourism facilitates a tourism experience without actually having to travel anywhere, just at your home. Virtual tourism takes many different forms and comes in varied degrees of technological capabilities. Now, let's proceed with the third ICT trend for medium companies, the technologically assisted client interaction for the tourism industry. Why would she adapt this? You would ask me. First, using AI provide a comprehensive, all-encompassing client services, assist customers in finding an item or completing a task. Higher efficiency and solve customer-related problems could be one of the advantage of this trend as well. Create a complete and end-to-end service with an AI from the improvements in loyalty and brand reputation to new revenue streams. The pathway of real-time self-service and AI assistance in customer servings brings huge opportunities to forward-thinking businesses. Therefore, deployed in the retail industry to guide customers around the store, as well as in the hospitality industry. Now, what are the risks on these trends? First, it's need to be updated from time to time. Incorrect understanding of the guest problems, higher costs, and energy-supported product. There will be instances wherein this trend will need a human's input for new scenarios. They could be customer presenting a problem it never be accounted for, attempting to respond a troll, trying to mess with it, or even something as simple as incorrect grammar. There is a civil to all always working chatbot. If the power goes out, where the chatbot is housed, whether it's in a server, in the office, or across the globe, your chatbot goes with it. Let me convince you to shift with this trend, especially for the medium companies out there. This trend is with its power to gather analyze customer data in real time is helping in gather a better understanding of customer behavior and needs, and eventually creating a personalized customer's experience strategy. Now, if your company wants to understand the behavior of customer, you have to adopt this on this trend. Let's now proceed with the ICT trend number 4, the Industry 4.0 for manufacturing industry. These are applicable for large companies. What is the trend about? Redefining a competitive environment with innovative goods and service models. The production process could speed up by 35% and increase their efficiency by 30%. Just imagine, with this trend in your manufacturing company, you can get everything you want to do with 35% increase of efficiency and 35% of increase of speed. Combining the digital, physical, and virtual worlds creates unparalleled opportunities for growth and productivity while reframing the competitive landscape with the smart products and new service models. Production systems stand to become as much as 35% faster and 30% more efficient through the Industry 4.0 capabilities. Mass customization, the ability to create tailored products at high speed on a scale never before possible. Now, what are the risks on this trend? First is biggest technical risks, cybersecurity and data protection. Availability of infrastructure can be a risk too. One of the biggest technical risks within Smart Factory is information security. In recent years, cyber attacks against companies and private individuals have increased steadily. Due to lack of data protection and data security, cyber attack cost high financial damages, various very serious damages can occur and their effects should be expressed by financial loss. Another challenge that can be discussed in the industry is Industry 4.0 is environment is the availability of IT infrastructure. Not everything is available on the market. You have to create for it. The increased use of software and network machines and systems increases companies' dependence on a powerful, scalable, and available IT infrastructure. So basically, with the addition of Industry 4.0, it comes with a bigger price. You have to adapt with biggest or bigger or better IT infrastructure. You have to invest with it. Now, let me convince you with two things why your company should adapt to Industry 4.0. First, it produces better product quality. Of course, with these robots or AI manufactured robots, real-time monitoring and IoT-enabled quality improvement will help manufacturers ensure their products are meeting very specific quality control criteria. The second is better working conditions. The combination of local tracking, sensor data, IoT analytics, and other technologies will help manufacturers understand how employees operate in their workplace. It will become easier for your company, especially for large company. This is a worth to invest trend. To find areas of improvement for worker safety and satisfaction. Additionally, the automation of repetitive and dangerous tasks will be beneficial for employees. So your employees will be beneficial on this part too because the dangerous tasks and repetitive work and automation will be on hands-on by these machines. Think about it. Industry 4.0, very interesting. Next trend that we have to talk about is the ICT number trend number 5, the predictive analysts for a single person startup. What is this trend about? It is now simpler than ever to analyze user behavior and client data, which aids in optimization and boost optimal efficiency. To enhance performance and services, spot and stop fraud, and comprehend consumer behavior. Now, you would ask me, as a single and a startup company, just yourself, why should I do a predictive analyst? Why should be a predictive analyst? First, it's easy. And how can I learn predictive analyst? There's a lot of free courses online wherein you can take up and they will discuss you how does predictive analysis works. What are the risks on this trend? Constant change, of course. Data-based operation and hypothesis driven. With the constant change, your data should change from time to time as well. So as your data change, the process of your company from your data may change as well. Since it's data-based operation, your business will not work without the data given to you by customers. So you have to be careful on this one. All right. Thank you for listening, everyone. I hope the companies who are watching us right now learned a lot from the ICT trends I presented from small, medium, large, and even for persons starting it on their own. Now we're opening the floor for questions and answer. All right, let's see here. All right, we have first question. Is ICT will still relevant for the upcoming years? Huh. Well, I think I believe yes. ICT still be relevant and become very important for the upcoming years. Because ICT shaping the future of human across nearly every industry. It is already the main driver of emerging technologies like big data, robotics, or Internet of Things. It will continue to act as a technological innovator for the unforeseeable future. Yeah, ICT develops everything. Together with artificial intelligence, everything becomes smarter. From speaking up to your light bulbs to turn it on without the expense of pressing up the switch. Everything's getting smarter right now. So I believe ICT will be very important in shaping our future and for the upcoming years. All right, the second question we have from Elaine from okay, is ICT decrease manpower and increase unemployment? I think the answer is here. I think for my personal answer, the answer is it can either go on either two ways. Some researchers believe that one of the set of the ICT or AR era can create increase in the jobs for human civilization, not always but most of the time. And others believe that there will be a loss of 50% of total jobs will be lost to robots. With the labor saving machines are introduced into the productive process, a firm can get rid of workers and produce the same amount of goods than before without paying the real person, right? They just have the machines working for them. Therefore, some workers can lose their job. So I think it goes on both ways. But I will just want to share this experience that I had when I was in the airport. A robot assisted me all the way from the ticketing machine, from checking out my luggages, a robot, and there is no person help me out, just the robot. It answered all my questions, and I think it's very nice that we have like these kinds of innovations, and it's very promising. All right. Thank you again, everyone. My name is William Jefferson Cortez. It was nice sharing this very insightful trends with you guys. Here are my reference. Thank you.